Across the United Kingdom, stadium constructions are accelerating. From new stands rising in Wrexham and Birmingham to major expansions in Manchester, Leeds, Bournemouth and London, clubs at every level are reshaping their grounds. In this update, we look at the latest progress on 8 active projects and 2 major stadium plans still awaiting construction. We're stepping inside the construction sites to see exactly how British football is rebuilding its homes. Let's take a closer look. StadiumDB.com presents Stadiums Under Construction in the UK. Stōk Cae Ras, capacity 18,000, completion date 2027, Wrexham. Construction of the new Kop stand has reached an advanced structural phase. A large multi-level steel frame now occupies almost the entire width of the future stand behind the eastern goal. Installation of the precast terrace units has begun, clearly defining the rake of the seating sections. Contractor McLaren Construction confirmed that the vertical construction of 2 reinforced concrete cores had been completed. The steelwork at the main concourse level was 50% complete, while the central section of the stand structure had reached 30%. Installation of the precast seating elements has also begun. Etihad Stadium, capacity 61,958, completion date 2026, Manchester. The most important part of the Etihad Stadium expansion has already opened. The enlarged North Stand, now known as the Pep Guardiola Stand, has added more than 7,000 seats and was fully opened for the final home match of the 2025-26 season. At least 3,000 places have been fitted with rail seating to allow safe standing. Work is now focused mainly behind the stand, where the year-round Medlock Square Entertainment District is taking shape. Further sections of the future rooftop walk structure are being installed, while additional steel components are arriving on site. Groundworks, brickwork, paving, and the creation of new public spaces are continuing around the fan zone. Remaining temporary structures and redundant buildings are also being removed from the wider complex. The hotel building is now almost complete externally. Elland Road, capacity 53,000, completion date unknown, Leeds. The redevelopment of Elland Road began with the demolition of the banqueting suite and the neighboring building. Removing these structures opened up the area directly behind the existing stand and allowed excavation work to begin. The ground is currently being lowered to the level that will form the base for the next stage of construction. The site is being prepared for the foundations of the new West Stand and a new access corridor that will allow the existing seating areas to remain open to supporters during construction. Major changes have also taken place in the Fullerton car park. The old changing rooms, which had not been used since Leeds United moved its training facilities to Thorpe Arch, have been removed. ProAmpac Stadium, capacity 11,000, completion date 2026, Lincoln. The redevelopment in Lincoln is currently focused on the Imps Territory project. A new events and hospitality venue for up to 500 guests is being built behind the Rilmac stand. Most of the seats in the Greenlink Renewables stand have been replaced, while its roof and structure have been repainted. All old seats have been removed from the Stacey West stand ahead of the installation of new ones. New floodlights are also being fitted around the stadium, while foundations have been completed in the northwest corner for one of 3 large screens. The clubhouse, a new community space and cafe, has already opened. Before we move on to the latest construction, have you subscribed to our channel yet? Join us for more construction updates from stadiums across the UK and another stadium videos. Villa Park, capacity 50,000, completion date 2027, Birmingham. The redevelopment of Villa Park is currently focused on the North Stand, which has been almost completely taken out of use. All seats have been removed, while large sections of the external walls and structures in the stadium corners have been demolished in recent weeks. The areas between the North Stand and the neighboring stands are also being cleared and opened up. The most advanced work is currently taking place on the old roof. Further steel trusses are being cut away from the existing structure and removed by a large crane. By the second half of July, almost the entire roof had been dismantled, leaving only a section close to the pitch. The North Stand will remain closed throughout the entire 2026-27 season. Power Court Stadium, capacity 25,000, completion date 2028, Luton. At Power Court, Luton Town's long-awaited new home is moving from hidden groundwork into visible construction. The project began with the difficult stuff, preparing a former industrial town center site, diverting the River Lee, relocating underground services, and creating stable foundations. Piling then set the base for the stadium structure, with concrete stands planned to rise in phases. The arena is designed for 25,000 fans, more than double Kenilworth Road, but it is also part of a wider regeneration scheme with public spaces, homes, hospitality, and music uses. For Luton, this is not just a stadium, it is a new district. Selhurst Park. Capacity: 34,259. Completion date: 2028. London. The Selhurst Park redevelopment has entered an intensive preparatory phase ahead of construction of the new main stand. In June, demolition began on 6 houses on Wooderson Close, directly behind the existing stand. Work is also taking place inside the stadium. The away team dressing room has been relocated, while some club offices have moved into the former Crystals nightclub building. The lower level of the Holmesdale Road stand has also been cleared, allowing new facilities for players and match officials to be prepared. The next stage will involve further clearance and organization of the construction site. Vitality Stadium. Capacity: 20,169. Completion date: 2027. Bournemouth. The redevelopment of Vitality Stadium is currently progressing in almost every part of the ground. The most advanced structural work is taking place in the southeast corner, where piling has been completed and construction of pile caps and foundation beams for a new seating section has begun. Foundation work in the northwest corner has been slowed by the need to divert a large drainage pipe running beneath the future structure. Major changes are also taking place in the main stand. The Bubbles Lounge and Champions Lounge are also being modernized. Their terraces are being enclosed and incorporated into year-round hospitality areas. As well as the stadiums where construction work is already underway, there is no shortage of ambitious projects in England that are still at the planning stage. Let's visit Manchester and Birmingham. Construction of Manchester United's new stadium has not yet begun, but preparations for the project are moving forward. The club has secured most of the land needed for the development and confirmed that the arena is planned approximately 350 meters northwest of Old Trafford. Work is currently focused on the master plan for the entire site, technical documentation, transport arrangements, and the financing structure. The new stadium, with a planned capacity of around 100,000, is intended to become the centerpiece of a major district featuring public spaces, commercial facilities, and new transport connections. Before construction can begin, the club still needs to finalize the design, reach agreements with neighboring landowners, and complete the planning process. Watch our latest update on the new Trafford project. The Powerhouse Stadium project is currently at the stage of further design development and consultation with supporters and the local community. In July, Birmingham City launched its Built by Us series of meetings, presenting more detailed proposals for the stands, fan areas, hospitality facilities, and the surroundings of the stadium. Full public consultation is scheduled to continue through July and August. Administrative preparations are being supported by the Birmingham East Mayoral Development Corporation, established in May to accelerate planning procedures, transport development, and the regeneration of the eastern part of the city. The next major step will be the submission of the main planning application for the stadium. The start of construction will depend on the completion of the consultation process and the granting of the necessary approvals. Which stadium currently under construction is needed the most in the United Kingdom? Let us know what you think in the comments. For more stadium content, visit our website and follow us on social media. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.